is this amazing looking box here. Like, let's see, like, got the Ghost Bros, man. Freaking Ghost Brothers. I just kind of, yeah, Mikey right there is the last Ronin. And then you can go into the whole, like, ghost frame, man. Like, it's pretty sick. It's pretty awesome how they do that, I ain't gonna lie. It's awesome. And you see, like, the birds fly away and stuff. That's cool. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, you can hear the turtles right here. Looking awesome. Yeah, it's just sick. It's honestly sick. I love it. It's so cool. Put that back up real quick. I get some scissors. All right. Got the scissors. I was gonna hold out for a few people, but I can't wait myself. So sick. Look at that. Boom. This display piece is awesome. Oh snap, we got extra hands. So we got a total of 4 sets of hand sculpts for each one. The hands are really transparent. Alright. Start cutting them out. Hey, how's it going? Just cutting them out, you know, getting to them. Getting out Leonardo first. Whew, they are in there too. Got a snip, snip. All right. Jesus. All right, let's even get this one home. Holy snap. These are in here. Does not want to come out. Sheesh. They are in there. Like, big time in there. There we go. There we go. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Transparent is done really well, especially in the hands. And being able to keep that, like, detail on there for, like, the muscles and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Got a bicep swivel. That's awesome. Double jointed elbows. Pads are, they move. Shoulders go just about 90. Yeah, this is awesome. Even the shell, like that's pretty well done. Knees are double jointed. That's awesome. That's really cool. And then ankles go down. Yep. Not full splits, but you know, it's quite a bit. That's actually a lot of separation, especially for the turtles. So, no, that's done really well. Like, really well. There's not really any swivel in the thighs or anything like that. Ankle, nope. No swivel there. But you got up and down hinge for your feet and ankle. Your toes don't have any bend. Nothing like that. You got 360 wrist action. And it also swivels back and forth on a hinge. So that's pretty cool. Head moves pretty easily. Circular motion. The bandana moves. So that's cool. Man, this is so awesome. I wish they would have gave us like more expressions in the face though. I would have definitely done without like 2 less hand sculpts and done with 1 face sculpt. That would have been pretty cool. I mean, either way, this is pretty spot on. Everything's transparent. Everything. The belt is all transparent. The shell is even transparent. If you guys see that, yeah, they did a really good job. The only thing that's not necessarily transparent is the padding, which is kind of like, okay, you did everything else transparent, but the padding, I guess. I mean, they did try, but the detail on it's really well. Really cool. Get these out the way. All right, let's try to get out Leonardo. These are tough to get out, and I mean like really tough. It almost feels like you're gonna break them every time you try to get one out. It is rough for sure. Just hope I don't break this trying to get it out. Shell is what holds them. All right, we got him out. Look at that. The blue is done so well on that headband. That is amazingly done. This is sick. Leonardo is sickly done, honestly. So awesome. I'm glad I got these. Oh, my girl got them for me for Christmas when the pre-order came up. So, yeah, that doesn't swivel so easy as the other one. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. Leonardo's pretty sick. I only got that little detail on there to show you that there's, like, muscle definition. So that's cool. But, yeah, as I was saying, my girl got me these for Christmas when the pre-order came up. And they finally came in the mail today. So that was really sick to, like, show up from work. But, yeah, this stuff is really well done. This transparent stuff is, like, my favorite for sure. I have the Monsterverse stuff. I didn't open it. I have the Super 7 stuff. I didn't open it. But I had to open these. I had to review these. Yeah, these are awesome. Leonardo's, like, headband is freaking perfect. I like how they got the shell to be transparent. And it's pretty thick plastic. And it's transparent. It's really cool. You got your double jointed knees. Yeah. God, his calves are massive, right? They freaking didn't spare any calf muscles there. Holy snap. They did that really well. All right, let's try to get Raphael out without, you know, causing any damage to him or anything like that. So far, we're pretty good. All right. What I've found out is feet first is the best way to go. Yeah, that's the best way. We'll put this down. Has all its weapons. Bam. Not really gonna go through the weapons. Are pretty much the same as everything else. Clear that out. That's all the cutting and everything. Raphael's almost looks orange on camera anyways, but not on camera, they are red. And the transparency on the red's pretty cool. But it's crazy how orange that looks on video. But trust me, it is red. It is definitely red. Yeah. Yep. The shoulders, man, the shoulders are tight. Tell you what. So they don't go up to quite 90. But trust me, this is red. On camera, it looks orange. But not on camera, it is definitely red. So don't worry about that. Yeah, no, they're pretty good. They got... See if I can get one of my favorite kicks out. See if we can get that balanced out. See if we get that balanced out. I'm gonna try. Yeah, we got that balanced out. That's what I'm talking about. It's one of my favorite kicks to pose my action figures in. But I like the straight up and down kick that I did with Cammy in one of my videos. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, he's actually got, you know, his mean mugging grill hanging out, you know. They did really well with the headbands. I really like that. Transparency is very consistent in every Ninja Turtle. For this, like I said, the way they're able to spread out still, even with that shell, is pretty awesome. I love being able to do that. It's one of my favorite poses. But yeah, everything's pretty tight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these shoulder joints are wicked tight. So he's gonna flex on them. Yeah. And then the wrist will bend over like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Raph be flexing on him, you know what I mean? Flex on him. Stay flexing. And we'll get that little Raph is always ready for a beatdown. Especially when there's like 100-foot soldiers, you know, he's always ready for a beatdown. He's throwing them till they throw him, honestly. Who feels that, like, the way Raph went out in the comic was just, like, dishonoring, to be honest. The way Raph went out was kind of annoying to me. That's just the way I feel about it. Yeah, those double jointed knees, they're a little stiff, a little hard, but, you know, they do straight work, though. They do. I got the other one. His must just be a little different. The padding does get in the way a little bit, but yeah, that's not bad. That's actually really good. Especially for being a Ninja Turtle. Articulation, I definitely have to give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Very strong, very stiff joints. It's for sure. Very tough. You got a swivel on the bicep, goes 360. Same with the wrist. Double jointed elbows. Attention to detail when doing the transparency. I definitely have to say that they did a really, really good job. They did the transparency and then also gave them the muscle definition. So I would definitely give them an 8.5 for the 8.5 out of 10 for the attention to detail with the paint job. It contrasts very well with the transparency. And honestly, I give them a 10 out of 10 for the transparency work that they did with the plastic or resin. I'm not really sure what they used, but it is on point. I give that a 10 out of 10 for sure. Overall for these figures, they are a must-have, especially for me, obviously. They got to be in your collection. Like, they got to be. They are so well done, and they're just iconic to the Last Ronin. You know, get your setup with your Last Ronin comic, with this also, and you got your Mikey Last Ronin figure. You know, there's like, what, 4 or 5 of them? You know, pick your favorite one, put them in there with them, have them all behind them, you know, or do one of the scenes where he's in the comic when they're all talking to him, or, you know, kind of talking to him, joking around with him a little bit. And the comic plus this here with the transparency type of plastic is really cool. The Linoranic is really cool. I really like it. A display with this is amazing. I can't wait to get started on mine. I hope y'all get your guys' Last Ronin. I call them Ghost Brothers. I like calling them Ghost Brothers. You know, Ghostbusters. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool collab. I'm not even gonna lie, that'd be pretty cool. But no, I think my favorite one is Donnie, honestly. But the blue with Leo is really good. But Donnie, has a lot more to him. The goggles, they did very well. The art on Donnie is very well done. And he has to be one of my favorite ones out of this 3 set, honestly. Don't get me wrong, Leo with the blue, it pops really, really well. But no, this Donnie is a favorite. This is definitely one of my favorite Donnie figures for absolute sure. Raphael, you know, he's my favorite hothead. But Michelangelo, his funny wisecracks and just the way Mikey always is, hits me in the heart. So Mikey's my dude. But this guy is the brains. Without Donnie, I don't think the Ninja Turtles would have the success rate that they have. Now the leadership of Leo, I think wouldn't be as good if Donnie wasn't there, like, correcting it with science. And Raph, just manhandling everything, you know, and he is smart, but his temper does get the best of him. But when his temper doesn't, I mean, it's a pretty, I would say, even fight. You know, any given day, one of these two sparring up, it's going to be something. But I really feel that Mikey holds everything down. He's the glue of the family. It just resonates in my heart more with Mikey. And this is a definite collection piece. You gotta have it. You love the Turtles, man. You gotta have it. It's iconic. It's so iconic. And I hope y'all also have like a copy of, the Last Ronin comic so it can go with your display and stuff like that. It was a really well written story. Nope, I just comes down to it. This guy right here, he was done well also. Transparency is top tier. I give that a 10. Absolutely. It's just so good. And like Leo pops. Like his bandana pops off this transparency so well. It looks amazing. I just wish they would have gave him more emotion in the face. They said I would have took an extra head sculpt instead of all the hand sculpts they gave us. Give us one other hand sculpt and one other head sculpt, and that would have been good. But altogether, we got 4 hand sculpts. So, it's all right. That kind of was lackluster, but I would have definitely appreciated some head sculpts for the Ghost Ronin. I definitely would have wanted more head sculpts because that would have showed them, either laughing or some stuff like that, do some funny stuff with the Turtles. With the Ghost Ronins. Yeah. I just think it's really well done. I think it's one of the coolest things that action figure companies do with the transparency. Transparency figures is my favorite. So I had to have it. And I really hope y'all, pick this up. Y'all see it in your Targets, get it. You see it in Walmart, get it. If you can still get it online, get it. I love this. This is a great piece to my Ninja Turtle collection. I would not turn this down. As soon as I saw it, I got it. There was no way I wasn't getting it. My girl got it for me, so I thank her. I love her. She came through on that for sure. She saw it. She's like, babe, look at this, and I had to have it. Give him little scythe. Right? Yeah. Freaking, could you imagine if Leo had a scythe? That'd be crazy. Or like a sickle, like a pair of sickles. That'd be pretty sick too. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Thought that was pretty rad. But nah. I hope all of y'all having a great day. And I hope you guys have a nice holiday coming up. This is Infinite Nebula here. We're going to be doing this more often. And I hope you have a great day. And tomorrow, an even better day. This is Infinite Nebula. We out of here. Peace.